Hello, welcome to Meditation with Michael. So in this episode, we're going to be focusing on Kaya Sthairyam. Kaya Sthairyam means Kaya, body, Sthairyam, stillness or steadiness. So it's all about becoming fully still so we can then practice concentrating on other things rather than using our energy on thoughts or doing. So we'll start the meditation with 3 ums. So when I do take a deep breath in, I'll release it and you follow me. It's going to be ah, oh, and finish with the So when you're ready, guys, deep breath in through the nose. And as we do with every meditation, I always encourage just get any stretches out, any itches, any sort of movement. We're doing a stillness meditation, so let's give ourselves permission just to get that surplus energy out. Make sure we're comfortable. And just so we can get our positioning right, I want you to imagine that you're pushing your hips into the floor. Let that spine become long. Feel that neck going long. You might even feel the top of your head pushing up slightly. Bringing the chin a little bit down. Let those shoulders and arms relax, leaving the hands resting on your knees or your thighs. And let's close down the eyes now, so we can just get rid of that external stimulation. Let the sounds, either on the video or in your own home or wherever you're sitting or lying down, just let that become side noise whilst we're just letting our awareness come to the stillness within as we begin with a visualization exercise. So let's start by visualizing the feet. And as we're doing this, I want you to imagine that you're looking into a mirror, a full length mirror where you can see the full body, and bring your focus and awareness onto the feet. See if you can just feel the stillness that resides there. Looking at the shape, the texture, the colour. Really bringing those feet into the mind's eye. And as we're doing all this exercise, I want you to make a commitment. And this is where we're committing to, even if we feel an itch, any impulses, any sort of discomfort even, that we're just going to observe it. So if we do feel that, it's becoming the observer rather than reacting to those impulses. Now let's let our awareness rise from the feet to the legs, starting with the calves, lifting higher to the thighs, just resonating with stillness, just observing through this full length mirror as we visualise in the body, coming up to the pelvis region, not rushing, just letting it take its own time as we gradually bring it more and more vivid into our mind's eye. Rising higher to the belly, lower back, rising up to the chest area, in the full length mirror we're seeing our arms, starting at the hands and fingers, rising up the forearm, until we get to the neck and the shoulder area. It's okay if our attention does get taken, just gently bring it back as we finish on the head. Just commit into that stillness, that Kaya Sthairyam. Now let's move on to feeling sensations in the body. So before we go on to the sensation bit, I just want you to see the body as a whole. So imagine in this full length mirror now, from the front, we're seeing our whole vessel. Now we want to look from the right hand side of the body. Rotating the view, so now we can see ourselves from behind. Then seeing the entire body from the left hand side of the mirror. And finally, that eagle eye view, seeing us from the top, as if we were looking down on ourselves. The roof of the head. Now we're going to do the sensation part of the exercise. So we'll start again with the feet. I want you to pay attention to any sensations that are in the feet, whether that's heat or cold. Maybe there's tension or it's relaxed. Maybe there's a heaviness or a lightness in the feet. Even if there's pain or pleasure, just bringing our awareness to just observing the sensations in that part of the body. We're going to become more sensitive the stiller we become. The body's going to talk to us. Letting the awareness now rise to the legs. Do they feel hot or are they cold? Do we feel tension or are they relaxed? Maybe one side feels different to the other. There's a heaviness, is there a lightness? Is there pain? Is there pleasure? Just observe without any sort of analysis, without any judgment, just observe with curiosity. And then to the stomach area. Does it feel hot? Does it feel cold? Is there any tension? Or does it feel relaxed? Do we have a heaviness there? Or is there a lightness? In the stomach, do we feel any pain? Or is it pleasurable? Just witness that. Let's rise to the chest. Does it feel hot? Does it feel cold? Is there a tightness, a tension? Or is it loose and relaxed? Do we have any pain there? Or does it feel nice? Is it pleasurable? Feel the arms. Do the arms feel hot? Or do they feel cold? Do they hold tension within them? feel relaxed and light? Or is there a heaviness? Maybe there is pain, or maybe there's pleasure. Just gently watching, still committing to that stillness, any itches, any impulses to move. You're not a slave to them, you're the master of the body. Allow them to pass as we shift our focus to the back. Does the back feel hot? Does it feel cold? Do you feel any tension in the back? Can we witness it? Or does it feel nice and relaxed and loose? Is there a heaviness in the back? Does it feel light? Do we hold pain? Does it feel pleasurable? And finally, let's rise to the head region. Does the head feel cold? Does it feel hot? Do we feel any tension? Or does it feel nice and relaxed? Maybe the head feels heavy. Maybe not. Maybe it's just got a lightness for it. Maybe we've got pain. Maybe it just feels pleasurable. It's only sensations. They'll come and they'll go. We're just observing right now. As we're bringing stillness to these body parts, allowing them to exist for a while, rather than needing to move. This is how we practice concentration. Can you feel the peace and well-being that surrounds you? Becoming more attuned. Feeling that whole awareness in the body, with slight little shifts. As we become more and more aware of that stillness, that steadiness. Kaya Sthairyam. And it even gives us a good insight into ourselves. How hard is it for us to just sit with that stillness and be with it? Maybe it comes with ease. Maybe it's something that we're not quite used to. We're just discovering that right now. How does the body feel? Can we feel that stillness, the nothingness that resonates with it? Can we just let the external world remain there? Lovely plane giving us a great little test right now. But it'll come and it'll go. That's what we're doing, we're just observing. And let's see if we can bring a bit of breath awareness in now. So there's no need to change the breath, control it in any way. Just witness the steady flow, the rhythm. As it feeds and nourishes the body. Observe. always with a gentle awareness. This is not a forcing exercise, it's just allowing us to exist in stillness. Allowing the body to become rigid, almost statue-like, rooted. Unmoving, stable, steadfast. Becoming more and more familiar with the stillness and what lies beneath it. Just letting that breath awareness keep us here, keep us present. Observe those itches, observe those impulses. If we have any discomfort or pleasure, just showing ourselves that we can witness it. It's just messages from the body. Sometimes we can create behaviour patterns where we feel we are those itches, those the stillness allows us to escape that as we resonate more with that ephemeral side of ourselves, the non-physical. And then we can really concentrate on where our energy's going. That's what we're going to manifest. This is helping us to practice that concentration without the doing, taking that energy, taking that focus. Now let's start to bring that full body stillness. So rather than focusing on the breath or any certain part, can we feel the whole entirety of the vessel as one, not separate? Feeling yourself in its oneness. The whole body still, steady. Let time, future, past, responsibilities, fears just slip away as we're fully with the body in its stillness. For it's the ego that desires movement, doing, but it's that deeper part of ourselves, trapped by time, that resonates with the stillness, happy and content. This is what we're tapping into. So just take a few more deep breaths, guys, in through the nose. Release. Let's do 2 more. Nice deep breath in. And release. Final one, nice deep breath. And release. Let's start bringing our awareness back into the body. Maybe we can move our feet. Witness any numbness. Start to move the fingers. If you want to come back to the room, allow your eyes to open in your own time. If you do feel any numbness or stillness, it just means the sitting position needs to be altered. We're cutting off the flow of blood. So it gives you an idea that maybe we need to go a bit more forward. Maybe we need to shift the weight. We're all just on a journey discovering how to grow. Through Kaya Sthairyam, it allows us to not be trapped in behaviour patterns, but instead we can witness them. So we're going to finish the practice with 3 Ams, and then at the end of those 3 Ams we're going to say Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om meaning the universal sound, so universal. Shanti meaning peace, universal peace. So when you're ready guys, follow me. Deep breath in through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thanks for joining me on the Kaya Sthairyam practice. I'd love to know any thoughts, how you found it. Likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, all welcome. Helps the channel when we're at the start, and hopefully you found it was something you wanted to go further with. Now, the classes are every Monday. We're doing stuff like this, so if you can get down to Transmute in Stockport, you're more than welcome. 7:15 till 8:15 PM. There's also an online option for anybody who may not be able to get there in person. And I also do one-to-ones where we can get a more personalised session. And don't forget, if you've not been down, we're doing floating meditation journeys. The next one, Whispers of the Great Spirit, Native American themed. That's where the floating part is where you're in hammocks, and I'm going to use music, and I'm going to use storytelling, and I'm going to use meditation techniques like this to take you on a journey of self-discovery and healing. Hopefully you'll feel a bit relaxed at the end of it too. But I'll put links when that becomes available. That's going to be on the, I think it's the 21st of May, but I'll make sure I put that in the link as well. And that'll be 7 till 9 PM. And if you haven't checked it yet, we've got loads of different breathwork videos, little ones about finding the true you, using your senses to become present. The one before this was a beautiful special one with Sacred Roots, where we used music meditation and they did some great mantras for us, because you can make meditation fun. You guys, you know I love you. Enjoy your week, your day, evening, morning, whatever time it is. Peace and love.